So I wanted to publicly notate this that I believe it was a little bit before my husband got off of work. This so-called allegedly, and I say so-called and allegedly because a lot of these people claim that they're gifted, that they can allege that they see into the future of somebody, and the bottom line is that they don't. So first and foremost, I apologize about not doing my intro. I just want to see if this has happened to anybody else today. I have a couple of questions that have been raised. Number one, I noticed that this individual is targeting a lot of women, not just Hispanic, but African American, Asian American, Caucasians, everybody. Like, there's not one single race in particular that these types of people, I guess, try to go after. Um, and some of the things that they were asking, or rather trying to convey to me, I thought were really kind of like almost inappropriate. Like, I mean, honestly, he was, he or she, because you don't see a picture of the person, you're not actually audibly, you know, seeing and communicating with a person. You are actively just machine talking, basically. So a couple of these things that he was telling me today is that allegedly I have some witch that's doing witchcraft on me. My mom has somebody who's trying to kill her, and my husband has somebody in his job who's trying to allegedly get him fired. And I just think that's a little bit too deceitful. I've never been a person to believe psychics. Never. Like, I mean, number one, I've always had this perspective about them since I was a kid. They are money grabbing people. I don't truly believe that they're gifted. Because first of all, in the scripture, it talks about putting your full faith in God. And a part of putting your full faith in the Creator is knowing and trusting His word and His promises and standing on that. It is like a solid rock, if you may. And He is the destroyer of sorcery, the destroyer of the craft, as they like to put it, or Satanism as a whole, really. And so, basically, that's kind of what sat in the back of my mind. My automatic impulse was, what the fuck is this person talking about? He doesn't know anything, or she doesn't know anything about my husband, doesn't know anything about my mother, never seen them, nor would I believe that they're interested in meeting them. And so just naturally, I think that that was really off for them to be disclosing stuff like that. My husband's already a manager of that company, and I think either this week or next week they're going to be going on some kind of business trip. And when he comes back, he's going to be the one that oversees the entire company. I don't know if maybe there's somebody who's spiteful there, but either way, we're blessed by the Creator, our God, our true King. We are children of the one true King. So, I mean, there's no sorcery that can destroy, our lives. There's no sorcery that can, destroy our place of employment. There's absolutely, unequivocally, no sorcery that can destroy our marriage. There's no sorcery that can destroy our children, nor their current state of being, nor their futures, nor anything that is going to come of it. And I'm going to put that way out there because I think a lot of you who claim this are not really the real deal. And you guys are leeching off of people who are innocently looking for answers. And I think what you're doing is really an audacity, and it's really a shame that you feel like you got to actually take advantage of people. First of all, your profession is not a profession at all. It's just taking advantage of people and their neediness to be accepted and to want to hear things that either they've had happen in the past or that they're going to have happen in the future. That's nothing more than taking advantage of a person. Ezekiel, you got to be nice. And so let me start by saying what you're doing is not a profession at all. It's a phony job. It's not a career. And number two, it's nothing more than you taking advantage of innocent people who are needy for emotional feedback. Oh, there you go. Answer to the question. Period. And I really think that's quite disgraceful that you take advantage of people. Period. Simply for the fact that these are emotional people and their present emotional states put them in such a place that when you come in to the picture, if any, you know, they are automatically thrown for a loop. They are automatically overwhelmed. They automatically don't know how to respond to your bullshit. And a lot of it, again, it is centered around their neediness for that emotional feedback. So again, I'm going to make this very clear. Now, do I believe that maybe people are gifted in some way or another? Absolutely. But being psychic, it ain't one of them. And it talks about that in the living word. It talks about that in the scripture. But you see, it's truly a manual. It teaches you what and what not to pay attention for. This is what, the vast majority neglect to see. This is what the occultic Catholic Church doesn't want you guys to know, that you guys got the capability from within you to have the Creator literally right at your fingertips. And just like these people who claim witchcraft, who claim sorcery, who claim to be psychic or seers, all of that is out the door, because right there it talks about it. When you trust in the Creator, He blesses you. And sometimes you don't even gotta ask for those blessings. It just happens. But going back to this issue today, this was the whole reason why I decided to vlog. I don't know if this man, woman, whatever the heck it is targeting strictly women. But I'm here to tell you that if you're claiming to be psychic and you're going out taking advantage of women who are emotional already and who are looking for that emphasis of emotional feedback, shame on you. What you're doing is not a profession. You're scamming people. But who knows it better than yourself? Don't be doing that shit, for real. Because, for example, like myself, I'm a born-again Christian. I believe in the Creator, the Divine One, the one that created me and everybody else on this earth. So whatever sorcery you throw in my way ain't gonna impact my life, not even a single bit. You know why? Because I got God on my side. He is the destroyer of all sorcery. Believe that.